want to thank you for being here today for our Sunday service. It's been a while since I'm up here, and it's really good to see you. Thank you. And today I want to share my thoughts about prayer. And prayers are very personal. It's your one-on-one communication with Kami-sama, God, or the life force, or whoever this something great is in your life that's making the universe work. And my parents and I had the pleasure to attend the Konko Churches of North America and Hawaii Joint Conference on July 4th to 6th. It was like July Independence Day weekend. It was held in Sacramento, California at the Applegate Jesuit Retreat Center. And there was nature all around us, squirrels, deer, woodpeckers, wild turkey, geese. And there was even a small lake, and I went fishing for a really short while, and I caught a bass for the first time in my life, and I was really excited. It was a really nice, peaceful location. And reception was really low, so, you know, people were forced to keep their cell phones away. Otherwise, they would just keep on trying to roam for like Wi-Fi, and it's gonna just eat up your battery life. So we really stayed away from our cell phones as much as possible. Only to take pictures though. And the KCNA Chief Administrator, Reverend Robert Kashimoto, he mentioned that doctors even prescribe being in full nature for like 20 minutes a day for a few days to help with different kinds of health and emotional issues. They even prescribed it, just like drugs. So when we all saturated in technology, convenience, and comfort, we become kind of numb to like blessings, and it becomes harder and harder to know what blessings are and to feel spiritually connected to Kami-sama or the life force. So the conference site was perfect to fully focus our time and energy on Kami-sama and Kami-sama alone. The theme of the conference was pray anytime, anywhere, for anything. And it was a theme that the attendees, both young and old, could relate to. And I went early to Sacramento because KCNA invited me to be a resource minister for the youth camp young adult seminar. And we had it was a really great experience being with these youth from KCNA. For KCNA youth camp, we have prayer journals. We helped create a new Konko rap song. Do prayer partner activities, and everybody had a great time. KCNA also wanted, Konko Churches of North America, also wanted me and my brother Rodney Sensei to do Otoroke Toritsugi Mediation with these youth camp students, both in separate rooms. So I had another room and Rodney had another room, and it was like mandatory Toritsugi. So like the students, even if they don't want to, they don't feel comfortable, or say, okay, do Toritsugi, like I forgot, what is 6 or 8 attendees, each with Edmund Sensei and Rodney Sensei, because we both have different styles, and it feels different because people know Rodney Sensei, but they don't know me. And so brief introduction on what Toritsugi mediation is, by the way. This is a type of mediation relaying our human thoughts and prayers to mediator, sensei, and forwarding it directly to Kami-sama. This is a process. So me as a mediator, I felt kind of awkward, and I can also feel that the youths felt awkward. And that's normal, because with Toritsugi mediation, you feel uncomfortable at first. You don't notice sensei, or even get the motorcycle pass. It's kind of easy. Okay, there we go. So Toritsugi mediation, again, is a process where we as a mediator take our human-centered thoughts and direct it to Kami-sama. So me as a mediator during a youth camp, we felt kind of awkward. Well, I felt awkward because the youth felt kind of awkward too. We both had this mutual awkwardness. Because I don't know these kids and they don't know me. So doing mediation with these students for the first time felt awkward, honestly. And it is normal because you have to build trust with sensei first. And sensei has to build trust with you. And with this mutual trust, you can have a really good Toritsugi mediation session. And only with a more comfortable level of trust, you can begin to actually say the more deeper, darker thoughts that you have bottled up in your heart. And before the mediation session with these youth camp students, we took a tally and we asked the students, how comfortable do you feel doing Toritsugi with your sensei on a scale from 1 to 10? And almost everybody said, oh, maybe like a 3 or 4. Well, on the third day, we had another mandatory Toritsugi mediation session. So like the first session was really awkward for both of us. And on the third day, we had another mandatory Toritsugi mediation session where each student were forced to do Toritsugi with us, with me and Ravi Sensei. And this time we felt a little bit more comfortable. And basically, it's the energy we exchange with each other. A good mediation session happens when both the sensei and the one that seeks mediation are both more comfortable. So as uncomfortable and awkward it may feel to do mediation with sensei, you can try to force yourself to sit here. Even if you don't want to, you feel like, I'm a sensei, kind of scary sometimes. You may feel like that. But try to sit here, and at first, the first few times you'll feel really awkward. But the youth camp, they had a really nice basic guideline, which I thought was very helpful for people who are doing Toritsugi for the first time. So, if you sit at the mediation seat, you greet sensei. You say, hi sensei, how are you doing? And sensei will say, oh, how are you doing? And share 3 things you are thankful for. And share what you wish to accomplish that day. And give 3 names to sensei you want sensei to pray for. The 3-3-3 kind of rule was really helpful and easy to understand. And you can thank sensei for his or her prayers, and you can leave. Really short, simple. Continue to do this until you feel more comfortable. And when you feel more comfortable sharing the deeper things, more comfortable, you can begin to share the more deeper things inside your heart. Like share your regrets about the things that bother you, share about your medical or emotional problems, pray for healing, pray for passing of an exam, getting a job, pray about a doctor's checkup or a trip that you're going to take. There's a sensei at the Amagi church named Tanaka Sensei. He's in his 30s. And Ronnie, my brother Ronnie Sensei told me about this. When he was asked what a Toritsugi mediator is, what a Konko minister is, Tanaka Sensei simply replied, we are merely a pipe. A pipe. We accept the prayers and words of the person seeking mediation, and we direct it through our life force, to Kami-sama. We're a pipe. And Tanaka Sensei said it's very important that we as mediators keep our pipe clean and clear. Clean, clear, and free of blocks. And I want to add in leaks as well. So being non-judgmental and also confidential is very important as Toritsugi mediators. But that way people can begin to have trust in the minister. You don't want people like your otoroke to be leaked out and everybody, the whole congregation knows about your health condition. And people go, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know you had cancer, or like that kind of thing. It's like, whoa. It's like you want that kind of thing kept secret. And that's what's important for Toritsugi mediators, to keep it secret between you and Kami-sama, and pray for you. So Toritsugi mediation is really a core of Konko Kyo, and more people are beginning to find out about Toritsugi mediation and the Konko Faith through the internet, thankfully. And there's even a Konko Kyo Discord site, and there's like, I'm not sure, a few hundred people that are talking about Konko Kyo and connecting with each other. And Zoom Toritsugi is becoming even more and more common, especially in the mainland, where churches are so far away. And there are people from all over different states who want to seek mediation, but there's no church, right? So they schedule Toritsugi mediation sessions with sensei. Some have weekly or even monthly mediation sessions with sensei that could range from anywhere between 30 minutes to some a few hours. I helped out after the joint conference. I went to San Francisco Church to help out with the Summer Bazaar, and it was a 2-day event. But before that, I helped Rodney Sensei, my brother, go to like Costco Business Center and like help buy the many ingredients for the bazaar. And even while he was so busy shopping, he was receiving calls and texts from many, many people and otodoke. And he will, of course, never like shout and say, I'm shopping, like don't bother me. You know, every call, every text he gets, he is so like politely accepting them and will add them to his prayers. So honestly, he's amazing. And that's how senseis should be. And for us too, it's never a bother. You can text or call anytime. Or if you call in the middle of the night, I might feel like, oh, what's going on? But don't worry, you can call or text anytime. And you're never bothered. We'll pray for you. So that's the kind of place we would like to make Toritsugi Mediation to be, a safe zone. So Rodney said that he was so busy. There was a day where he only ate like a quick breakfast. He didn't eat anything the whole day up until like evening. He had like meetings after meetings, Toritsugi meeting. And I was like, wow, Rodney, you're so busy. And Rodney said, oh yeah, this is typical. This is a regular day. And I was like, wow. It's incredible how busy he was. So he didn't even eat lunch. He said, oh, I usually don't eat lunch, he says. I was like, oh man, I don't know how you do that. My brain wouldn't function. So I made him like an onigiri with some leftovers there was at the church. And I said, make sure you drink your water. I told this to my mom and she said, wow, you know what? Oki Church is very busy because Rodney is so busy. This is Rodney's way of building toku, virtue. So all big churches started like this. And even the founder didn't have time to eat or drink anything. He stayed at the Toritsugi Mediation just sitting the whole day listening to people's prayer requests. So I thought, wow, Rodney. It was great that I got this opportunity to see how busy Rodney Sensei, my brother, is. So I can pray for him extra more. And yes, but this role as a Konko minister is so important. And Toritsugi Mediation also is a great feature of Konko Kyo. And if you could utilize it more, you'll really begin to feel the benefit of it, the spiritual benefits. And at first, again, you may feel very awkward, but the more and more you do Toritsugi with your sensei, you'll begin to feel more comfortable, and you can see how it will really help you out. And I told the youth campers that this Toritsugi Mediation is like a spiritual toilet bowl as well. And when you say spiritual toilet bowl, the kids were like, oh, they're like really more interested. I was like, yeah. And I said, you don't have to filter anything. And they're like, we don't? No, it's like you have to swear you can, you know, and you're like, really? Just get those feelings out of your chest. If something's bothering you, or if somebody's bullying you, and you just feel like, you know, really those really like hatred feelings too. You can let those all out here. It's better than leaving it here than telling it to the person you really don't like. And you're like, huh. The Toritsugi Mediation, the Toritsugi is going to be the next big thing that will help save people. And I pray that everyone can begin to utilize this place a little more. Okay? So I want to share one thing I wanted to share with you from before is teaching. So page 140, show no reserve, strike a temple bell as if to break it, beat a taiko drum as if to tear it. They will neither break nor tear. It depends on how you strike or beat. Aim to resound far and wide throughout the universe. So this is my mom's favorite teaching too, and she actually wants to share it, but I want to share it also. I need some assistance. Can you help me do it? I have a taiko drum over here. I know I don't have a big one, but it's good enough. So you know how we've been going to the Bon dances and you see Nole Miyahara and all those people just hitting the taiko drum so very hard, and of course it doesn't tear or break, but it's like you're hitting it with extreme sincerity and technique. And so in Konko Kyo, your technique of praying is very important, and Kami-sama is basically the drum. So your technique and how you hit it is very important. But recently we came across somebody's sermon on a CD, a Konko Faith sermon, saying, you know, technique is important, yeah, the drum is important, but you know what? The bachi is one of the most important. The bachi is a stick that you're hitting it with, and that stick is your sincerity. So if your sincerity is small, no matter how big the drum is, the sound that's going to come back is going to be really small too. So with a really big sincerity means big bachi. The sound is going to resound far and wide, and the blessing, the sound that comes back is going to be your blessing. So I'm going to demonstrate for you. You can hold it up with each. So I have here 3 different bachi. Bachi are the taiko sticks. So I have toothpick. Toothpicks, when your sincerity is really small and you're praying for something so big, it's like, oh yeah. It's kind of like you're going to a temple or shrine and you're putting in a few coins and clapping your hands. Oh yeah, I hope I pass that exam. Do you think that's sincerity? Your sincerity is like the toothpick. So it's going to be like this. Oh, Kami-sama, give me blessings. You can hardly hear anything, right? Next level, taiko bachi is the chopsticks. Your sincerity, not bad, not too bad. So your sincerity is going to be like, okay, there's some sound, but not the kind of sound that you want back. And then I got this. When your sincerity is really big, and it's like not even, no distractions will bother you. You know, and there's even teaching where it goes, if a spear pokes you while you're praying, you won't even budge. That's the kind of sincerity Kami-sama is expecting from you. The kind that you won't be bothered by what the expectations or what others say about you. You're going to pray one-on-one with Kami-sama with that pipeline, straightforward. And with that kind of sincerity, it's like these sticks. It sounds very loud. Yeah? So in that way, if you show your sincerity, the bigger the sincerity, the bigger the sound will come back. And bigger the sound, that's your blessings. So I just want to share that. Something really, really cute. Maybe Okasa will be able to explain it better, but so strike, thank you very much for your assistance. So again, show no reserve, strike a temple bell as if to break it, beat a taiko drum as if to tear it. It will neither break nor tear. It depends on how you strike or beat. Aim to resound far and wide throughout the universe, and that sincerity matters a lot also. I got that right.
thank you for going to this church, this meeting. Service. Thank you for the message. When I listened to presentation, I thought about Toritsugi Mediation. Toritsugi Mediation is not the man-made way to save people. The Kami-sama oriented, Kami-sama initiated through the presence of Ikemi Konko Faith, the founder. Through Ikemi Konko Faith, Kami-sama tried to save people, tried to help people. If no founder, there was no Toritsugi Mediation system. It could be only distinct Konko Faith. When we go to a shrine, temple, and so on, in a place, you don't find this place, Toritsugi Mediation place. Toritsugi Mediation place is it kind of electric outlet, end of the water line. If we turn on, the water comes out. We stick on the connect to the outlet, you can get electricity. Basically, this function has been established because of the absolute confidence, absolute belief between Kami-sama, Tenchi Kami, and the founder. The founding minister of the Konko Church of Amagi gave a message to the Shugyosei at maybe any phase of his missionary work, about several years before his passing. He stated what essence of faith practice. You have to establish, you have to understand the teaching of Konko Kyo through intellectually. At the same time, we have established, developed full confidence of teaching, teaching and Tenchi Kami. He said, we need to establish Atama to Hara. Hara is a kind of reservation, absolute belief in Kami. To believe in Tenchi Kami is most important. And to believe in and then to believe in Tenchi Kami is to believe in the teachings of the founder. At the same time, believing Tenchi Kami-sama teaching is to believe in Tenchi Kami. So we have to, he said, absolute belief, absolute trust of Tenchi Kami is the essence of Konko Faith practice. So this absolute trust, absolute understanding of the Konko Faith cannot be established, in the very short time. Maybe at least maybe 3 or 5 years, and 10 years will be maybe enough. Then after maybe 10 years, we may be able to appreciate the elements of faith in our own heart. This is my what I think of when I was listening to English message. This is another one. Yesterday we had a barbecue at the Kakao Waterfront Park. I attended the monthly visitation to care of the Mikan trees and the memorial. I became the guide. This time, for the party, we invited the self-defense members of the Japan who stay at the Pearl Harbor liaison office and in their family. About 15 people, and total 39 people showed up. And we really enjoy good weather condition, and many people gathering and enjoy good food. But after the meeting, on our way to Hawaii, was riding, the sensei asked me, "How did you learn to cook the salmon with a special shiogama style? How did you get?" No, my invention. Actually, there's a method, shiogama cooking method for Thai breed in Japan. But I tried to, maybe I can use this method for the salmon. It tastes good. So I was made. And one of the family members enjoyed. Oh, okay, I can adopt the same method in cooking any fish. I tried on the pork. So when I witnessed a good feed, it's very good, and I try to adapt it. So same thing can happen to way to track the fish. When we get a blessing, from that point of view, maybe I should do this to enhance our way of faith, to get blessing for us, to get response from God. So try to respond to the change, the good change, to improve our way of faith. 終わります。ありがとうございました。
ギャビー公大地彼の神神に我が影は我が心にあり今月この日で得たのに
All your hearts be one with God. Come with blessings within, hearts grateful and caring and harmony and joy. Become you always, now and forever, on this very day.
Goodbye number 1. Page 63, number 36.
36?
いいですかね。
36, 一番のつもり。Chanting long prayers to Kami will cause your wife to complain. Kami says that
family harmony is more important than the clapping of your hands and the chanting of prayers.
37. You can practice faith at home with your wife not joining you. While you offer prayers to Kami-sama, your wife will tell you to stop and ask you to make tea instead. Kami prefers a peaceful household.
38. Which religion or sect you belong to doesn't matter to Kami as long as your heart does not go astray. He shall protect you, said Konko-sama.
39. Konko-sama said, listen to your prayers and learn. You can receive divine blessings. He added, if you don't listen to what I say, there won't be divine blessing.
40. Nothing lasts forever. If you don't practice faith individually, it won't continue for long, said Konko-sama.
41. Konko-sama confided to me that he performed Toritsugi, happy or fortunate or welcome.
42. When people come and ask me things such as the type of rice seed they should plant, I don't tell them. Telling them won't make any difference unless they practice faith to receive divine blessings. When they don't receive divine blessings, they blame conflict. This is why I don't tell them. But not telling them you needn't worry. Just tell them that it depends on the fortune of that particular year. However, for those who are so single-hearted in Kami that they even want to receive a PhD, I will tell them. Check on person. It depends on person.
Okay. Yo.
いつもの見てると、あなた引いたり。あ、あれは英語がみたいな。おはようございます。ただいまから歌を3つ。ページ57、新人の英語からです。よろしくお願いいたします。And the Shining Shimmering Light, instead new song, she created a young group. その歌をshe is now going to introduce you, so let's practice. Thank you. 真理の英語と新理の道をというのをそれであと他のあれします。お願いいたします。どうぞ。真理の英語。ページ57です。
あ
そのままです。ナンバー7。Oh, do we sing with me? Oh yeah, we sing two already. This is Mama, so you can just play. Go, number 7. And then we'll play the one that we need. 7番。7番。わかりますか？あ、やはり全部入ってるよ。今7番 OK やったの。
Okay, so when I went to the conference this past July, the beginning of July, the youth camp staff made a new Konko song called A World of Prayer, and I'll be playing it for the first time over here. And this is a song that I would like for us to sing for next year's KMH Centennial event. So I want to begin singing this song. Yes, so I'll play on Bluetooth. Hope the Bluetooth will work. Right. How well is going on? So after me, you can sit down if you want to.
Different faces, hearts like me, with open arms and hopeful eyes. We rise beneath the same white sky. Let us build a world of prayers where love and kindness fill the air. judgment cast, no voice ignored. We find our strength when we restore a world where joy and peace unfold, a greater story to be told. Let us build a world of prayers, a world that's just and truly fair, with courage, trust, and hearts that dare to dream, to love, to deeply care. One family, one song, one way. Together in prayer, we find our way.
Kirei na歌だね。はい、終わり。This
This way I
AI で作った。Yes, yes, we did use AI. We did use AI. Singer AI. Music も AI. リリックスが違うよね。リリックスが変な。で、本校が入ると、本校で AI のサウンドがちょっとファニーになる。Cannot put ね。Right now, yeah, AI has to become a little bit more smarter to say the name Konko Daiji better. Konko words. Konko になるときは。Konko, it's like if AI says Konko Daiji, she says it Konko Daiji. Konko Daiji. Well, anyway, well, that's our new song that we created. Oh. どうですか? どうですか?
It's young.
Young. Yeah. Yeah, I can share the Konko rap to you later that the youth camp created. It sounds pretty fun.
Next year, 100th centennial celebration, we sing, we might sing. So, ありがとうございました。
はい。Thank you. ありがとうございました。どうでしたか? Our new song, beautiful.
ヒアビー
本校大師天地金の神真理願いおかげは我が心にあり今月今日でとり Praise the Lord, your heart be one day come. Come so as to be with him, hearts grateful and caring. Harmony and joy. With the love always, now and forever, on this very day. Thank you.